I used to have more hair. I used to have more color. And I used to have cancer.
Can you hear me okay? Hey, Billy, how you doing? Hey, it's Maynard. What's going on? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jenny. How you doing your business? Good. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hey, Red Raider. Hey, Giselle. How's it going? Cold here, 10 degrees out. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Hey, Billy. Hi, Beverly. Hey, Larry, what's going on? Yeah, looks like she's got 25 days. Hey, May, how are you? Yeah, same thing we have. Hey, Deb, how are you? How's it going? Tired, huh, May? Working a lot and get a lot of events going. Hey, Gail, how are you? Yeah, that's good. Take it easy, relax a little bit. Hey, Shell, how you doing? It's funny. The charges look like both, like loitering, solicitation, drug paraphernalia. Uh, it's hard to say. My guess initially would have been like a drug raid, but the solicitation part didn't make sense. Sometimes you can get a ticket and it doesn't necessarily mean that's exactly what happened, but in their eyes, it's as close as you can get to what went down. So I really don't know. And I can't really tell if the sentence runs concurrently, if she's going to get time served or whatever. I know in the summertime, they let a lot of women out early because they just don't have room for them. They try and bluff like they've got to come up with the bond money. Your bond money was lowered from 31 to 1,700. I don't know why that happened. Okay, Matthew. Okay, that's fine. So it's a good question. I really don't know. I did have Raven's roommate get a hold of me today. Said she wants to do an interview. She said she's surprised we hadn't crossed paths by now. I thought that was kind of interesting. We're talking about Rebecca, Matthew. I think they give them, they don't give them Suboxone. They give them some kind of medication. The hell's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it. I don't know if it's true either. Starts with an L. Why they're locked up. Hey Terry, how you doing? Which one was that, Terry? Which building is that? Lately? Librium, that's right. Librium, that's what it is. Librium, yeah. Which I've never heard of Librium being used in any other kind of setting. So I don't really understand why that would be used. Must be cheaper. Hi, Beth. Hey, sexy, how are you? Marge is doing fine. I haven't been down there, since over the weekend, but she seemed to be hanging in there pretty well then. CH, how come you don't take a drive down there and go visit her? I can tell you right how to get there. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. And I don't know that they gave that to her either. Oh, okay. Daisy's fine, yeah. Been cold out. She didn't want to stay out like she used to. Lorazepam, interesting. That's just a benzodiazepine. Wonder what that would have to do with heroin addiction. That's what I thought. Lithium was used for bipolar, but I thought maybe Librium could. I don't know anything about it, so maybe it was used for bipolar. Just everything, anything in general, Jordan. Yeah, it's gonna get some pretty cold weather here for a few days. Hey Lisa, how you doing? How's it going? Hey Laura, hi. No, she's got a place to stay. Actually, I talked to her landlord. He's a really good guy. Older guy, just kind of rents her a room. He always throws her out, but she's always able to talk her way back in. Yeah, cold here as well, Beth, big time. It's hanging around. I'll probably be down Detroit or somewhere. Holidays aren't a big deal to me, just like any other day. Rebecca's in jail, Jeff. I bet it's miserable though. Oh, okay, Bluebird, thanks. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? You still out in Ann Arbor? Well, I got a contact I talked to today, and it looks like there's rehab lined up for 2 of the women now. I'm going to find out if they really want to go or not. Yeah, she's in jail, yep. Solicitation, drug paraphernalia, narcotics. Pretty much that's it. Drugs as well. Rebecca's a skinny blonde woman in her late 30s. Yeah, Rebecca's a character. Yeah, pretty much usual, yeah. Yeah, Rebecca is one that'll candidly admit she's attracted to the thrill of the street life, not just the drugs. Hey, Cinderella, how are you? Yeah, but she had a room to stay in anyway. I mean, compared to a lot of the other women, she's in a much better position. I'm sure she's hating every second of it. Yeah, she is tough, that's for sure. Yeah, I think so too, Giselle. Yeah. Yeah, she's been in jail before. I mean, this is old hat to her. She's experienced. 25 days it looks like she got, but these screwy websites, you can't tell if it's concurrent, consecutive, if it's time served is credited. I don't know for sure. Yeah, we'll get them. Don't worry, Billy. They always seem to pop up. Wackadoodle Dan is missing as well. You know, I wish I would have asked Dan his last name when I interviewed. And, you know, there's such sketchy information on him to begin with. It's hard to, you can't check his name because you don't know his name. Hey, Joan, how are you? How's it going? You know, I wonder what's happening to Ronnie out in Ionia. I haven't heard from her lately, and also Kate 34. She hasn't been around. No, the girl with the journals is Coco. Lulu's actually supposedly doing okay with her father down in the suburb. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't, you know, I see Kelly only when I go down there, so hard to say. She doesn't want to get clean, Sandy. Becca is first to admit she likes that life and she has no intentions on leaving it. If she could get a steady supply of drugs, she wouldn't work the street. But she likes it down there. She doesn't know. Marguerite does not know Dan's last name. No, it's not. Kelly, you know, honestly, I mean, she's got a lot on her plate. You know, I say it a lot. It's hard to imagine what goes through a mother's mind when her life turned out the way it did and her daughter's by her side. So I sympathize with her. I mean, she pisses me off, but I'd help her if she needed it. Sounds crazy. I think Kelly sees what the other people get on the channel, and particularly Maddie and Gerald were right around the corner. It really pisses her off. Yeah, I mean, Maddie, you know, it's up to her. I mean, people have been trying to get her to get out of there for a long time. Hey, Billy, how you doing? Yeah, everything S. Maynard is daunting to them. You know, they're downtrodden, they're depressed. I thought Dan was a neat guy. Yeah, me too. Rebecca's in jail. Lacey's probably in jail as well. You know, Lacey was always kind of hard to run into, to tell you the truth. I always had a hard time finding her. I just found out where Wendy lives. She told me where she lives, so it'll be easier. Good night, True Seeker. Happy birthday. That's true, man. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Don't worry about me. There's nothing to worry about. I bet you're right. I bet Rebecca is going through hell. Yeah, it's true. Lacey's always in and out of jail. Yep, you're right. All right, Matthew, take care. Hello. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks. I got my editing programs on the blink. I'm glad I got all my videos edited because I can't do anything with it now. It's some Microsoft problem. True Seeker, yeah, I don't really do much, you know. Push the on button. It is a catch-22. That's exactly right. Big time. Yeah, so far so good, Sailor. Yep, doing pretty well. Are you talking about Rebecca, May? Yeah, nah, kind of in the middle still. You know, I catch myself automatically asking them if they need anything going into the winter. Raven's roommate got a hold of me today, emailed me. I haven't talked to her yet, but I'm going to. Yeah, she got in for drug paraphernalia, soliciting, loitering, another ticket, 4 tickets. Nah, it's not going to phase Rebecca at all. This is just an inconvenience. No, I did not see Jennifer. No, I never really run into Jennifer very often either. No, that's it. It's 2 videos. That's it. Yeah, I don't think it'll do her any good, May. I think she's just probably pissed off, and it'll be back to the same old, same old. Yeah, Deb, you could send that, although be aware it's going to go for crack. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Most won't change. That's probably true. It's not an update. I tried that. I've tried everything. Yeah, I wish the best for Maddie and Gerald. Yeah, thanks, Frank. I mean, honestly, I know when I do something that matters, and I really haven't done anything really yet. Trying to, help them out. I mean, really, there's really not much to do. Monica was killed last summer, Linda. Nah, it helped Kelly out, believe it or not, Lisa. I mean, if you consider, nobody wants to be in that position. And like I say, if she had the ability to get out of it, she would have long ago. So, who knows what goes through her mind during a daily basis. It's just, she's got to be, it's terrible. I sympathize with these people. I promised myself a long time ago I wasn't going to make it a popularity contest. Some people I do things for, and some people I don't. Send it to my P.O. box, Debbie. No, she's in jail. Becky's in jail. Yeah, I haven't really done that much, honestly, Billy Mack. It may seem like it, but not really. Yeah, she is, but imagine her circumstances, Lisa. I can take it. Yeah, she likes those pancakes. Oh, good for you, Stephanie. Yeah, I don't. I never was really interested in working at the shelters or handing out food. I did do Meals on Wheels a long time ago. Hey, Pan, how you doing? Yep, everything's fine. I don't know. I just didn't get into it that much. Yeah, it's P.O. Box 4141, and that's West Branch, 2 words, Michigan 48661, and it's Tom Reed, R-E-E-D. I haven't talked to Raven, but her roommate emailed me today. Said she was surprised we hadn't crossed paths and wanted to do an interview. Oh, yeah, I bet you did, Frank. Yeah, you ought to write a book. No, thank you, Rita. No, it happens. No, I know. It's possible. I talked to Tassie. I was on my way out of town, though, and I'm in the interview Tassie next time I go back down there. I'm telling you, I've said this all along if you're just tuning in, but Tassie is just a joy to talk to, very witty. Tassie is a very unique person. Yeah, I did a long time ago with Meals. I mean, I did it. I didn't mind, but I didn't really like doing it that much. I really liked, going down to Detroit, doing these interviews and dropping off packages. Photograph, I kind of like a dark, dreary, grainy. I like that cold, dark alley of wrecked cars, abandoned building look. I'd have to say a cold winter, snowy winter nighttime. I don't really like doing photos in the daytime that much. I mean, I do, but I'd rather do stuff at night. I'm getting a new camera, I think, around January, a inch sensor, full frame, because they're so much better in low light. Tassie's doing fine, working full time. I'm going to meet her after she gets off her midnight shift. I don't think that at all, Gypsy Mom. I don't think that at all with Rebecca. I never got that vibe. Becky's very intelligent, expert at manipulation. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I like Becky. I mean, I care for her. I want the best for her. They all are, I'm telling you, I love talking to these women. Oh yeah, Tansy, big time. Like I've said all along, and I'm not kidding on this, there is not one incident ever of any sexual jokes, innuendos, half off, gonna get together, they owe me one when I get out of here. Never, nothing, not one time. I've never had that kind of dialogue with any of these women ever. Yeah, I mean, I would help them out, if I could. I mean, I'm really not doing much, believe me, I know that. There's nothing worse than some son of a bitch walking around telling everybody how great he is and all these great things he's doing. Thank you, Flat Earth. I know what I'm doing, and I really haven't done anything. Jessie was long gone from there before I met her. Dan, I just happened to run into as he was on his way out. I am going to do a video with Jessie, yeah. So, I mean, I haven't really done much. I mean, it doesn't take much, believe me. First of all, I like it. It's not, I like being down there. I like fooling around with my camera and video. I like talking to people. I really do. And it's not work. But as far as really doing anything, not really. Believe me, I'll take credit for it when I do it. But so far, I'm nice to them, but that's no big, great feat. I've gotten more out of going down there than they'll ever get from me. That's for sure. I know it seems really weird to people that, why I'm like, I get a lot of hate mail and comments that I got some fetish with working women or something. That's a bunch of bullshit. That doesn't even enter my mind when I'm thinking to them. I don't even have those private thoughts. I just realized the drug addiction. Really, I think the thing that really crowns it for me, a big thing, is that you got these pretty women. Lulu's doing fine, living with her dad. You got these pretty women that have just given up their femininity. They're living in places without water. They don't care about makeup anymore. They don't have clean clothes. And they're a slave to their drug addiction. Hey, Frederick, how are you? No, I don't want to say where Tassie's working. Sorry. I don't even like when people talk about getting a hold of people on their Facebook. I just think, honestly, that's totally inappropriate. Just because I happen to interview someone that's having a tough time doesn't mean you should hunt them down and try and get a hold of them on their Facebook account. I think it's super rude and intrusive. And as far as the guys getting a hold of me, wanting me to tell them where they can get a hold of the women, it's not happening. There is absolutely no way anybody's going to get a hold of me on here, and I'm going to facilitate a way that they can meet these women. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that they can't put 2 and 2 together and figure out where they're at, but you're not getting any help from me, especially from males. It's not happening. Any guy that sends me an email that wants to know how to get a hold of Raven or Becky or something, you can forget it. I'm not telling you. You can send me an email. I promise you I won't read it, just like when Lulu's brother and sister-in-law sent her an email. I'll print it off, seal it in an envelope, and hand it to them. It's not my business. But I'm not hooking anybody up down there under those circumstances. Not happening. Oh, yeah, Michelle, big time. Not going to do it. No way. I mean, it just seems, really, it would seem like corny to say I'm protective of them. It's really not that, but I do keep an eye out for them. Yeah, Frank, I mean, honestly, I don't like try and just imagine things just by virtue of them being pleasant to me. I don't know if they respect me or not. I mean, they might. I don't know. I mean, I think they like me, most of them. Oh, thank you, none of your business. I appreciate it. I think they like me okay. I think they really believe I got their best interest in mind. But I don't think that, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm down there with gifts and cash, and I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's just an interaction, and thank you, none of your business. I do respect them. I mean, they should be respected. I mean, I guess it's just the combination of everything. You know, here in the non-working girl world, you know women, and you're always hoping they're going to meet good guys, and they're not sleeping with guys on the first date, and you wish them well for their future, and you hope they're not getting in car wrecks when the snowstorm comes. Here you got these poor young slaves to heroin, no place to eat, no place to get warm, no place to take a shower, no place to put on clean clothes, having sex with 10 to 15 strangers a day, every day, all week long, walking down a dark alley on Christmas Eve, their birthday, Easter, doesn't mean anything to them. That's sad. For someone to be reduced down to that at that age sucks, man. Kelly, yeah, I don't know. She's getting a lawyer. She says she's going to sue me. Yeah, I don't think Revlon. I don't think I'm a big fan, or Revlon's a big fan of mine. I don't really get good vibes, you know. Hey Libra, how are you? How's it going? So I think that's what does it. And I would do the same thing. I mean, if I see guys, I interview them. People say, well, why are you always interviewing women? Why aren't you interviewing guys? I do interview guys. There's a big difference though between a guy that's homeless and a working woman that's homeless, as far as being compelling and interesting. Well, thank you, Rita. So, I mean, there just is, man. I mean, what I feel is bad for a guy homeless, I mean, well, the guy's not selling himself, for one. That's one thing. Not that I give him any kind of credit for that. Number two, he's a guy, so he's got a little bit better chance of protecting himself. But man, a young female out there walking around there with all these crazies, I mean, that is like, these are women, for God's sakes. These aren't roller derby lesbians that, would beat half the guy's ass that tried anything. These were feminine women, and they got all sorts of health problems. Here's the thing, too, and you guys have watched the videos. You look through, because of fentanyl and heroin, look at the complexion on some of these women. They just pick their faces till they just bleed. I mean, look how young women are when they're their age, about pimples and the way their skin looks. And then look what happens to you after you're on heroin for 2 or 3 years. Look what it does to their faces. You can't tell me they don't look in the mirror and think, oh my God, but they can't do anything about it. Coco told me the other day, I don't know if it was on camera or not, that she said she used to be beautiful. And you know what? She was a very attractive young girl at one time. I got pictures of her. And you can't tell me that a woman that's still conscious isn't aware of this. And God knows what they think about it. I mean, this goes so far beyond having a pimple or two or some acne. And it's just one, I'm telling you, I mentioned this last night, about Coco's diaries. You cry your damn heart out reading these things, because she never knew that anybody was going to read these. She thought what would happen is that she'd overdose, somebody would find these diaries, and her son would get to read it someday. Man, I read about halfway through the second one. That was enough for me. And I was going to transcribe them and let people, know what goes through the mind of a working girl. No way, man. This stuff almost seems like it's so personal. It's like sacred to one person. So I'm going to talk to her about it again. I don't think that stuff should be told to anybody, not somebody with just a passive curiosity of what a working girl says in her private time. But I'm telling you, it is super sad. Writing in big letters over and over, I'm a loser, stuff like that. I'm a loser mother. Yeah, you're exactly right, Mary Catherine. She has a beautiful heart. That's true. Now, I am trying to set a dinner up with Coco and the woman that adopted her son and her husband around the holidays. Bring them all together. Yeah, I think so too, May. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you on that. Yep, I think the same thing. Yeah, they could get it, Michelle. Yeah, yeah, it's super sad, man. Oh my God, yeah, it really is sexy clean. You would like just feel like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm reading this. You know, I was kind of thinking when I asked her for it that it was like, well, you know, it's 15 degrees out. There's no customers. I'm hungry. I haven't been able to. I didn't think it was just going to be this kind of thing. Yeah, isn't that the truth, Rita? It's so complex, you know. It's not just one thing. It's a culmination of things that all come together at the right time to have them go down this path. She did say that, BJ. I know, and you know, I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but what I am going to do is I'm going to talk to her about it one more time because they're just so personal. My God, just so super sad. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really see what good comes out of a bunch of people knowing her personal thoughts, just out of curiosity, including me. I don't see how that changes anything. I mean, all you do is you know how miserable she is, which I knew already. I just don't think. I mean, how many of you people on here would like to have your own personal diary transcribed and put out on the internet for some guy in a YouTube channel, no matter what the reasons are? It's just really something to think about. I just thought, man, this is just like, wow. Yeah, you're right, Frank. That's exactly it. Well, that's true for sure. I know that for sure, Craig. I know that is absolutely true. Yeah, that's it, Karen. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah, getting off drugs. That's it. Childhood trauma, a lot of it. Yeah. I think it's invasion of privacy, Larry, don't you? Yeah, it's true, Michelle. I mean, it's one thing talking about if it would save one person. If it was just, you know, something she wrote about drug addiction and what it did and how she wished she hadn't done it. But this is like a mother giving a child up for adoption's guilt. Yeah, that's it, man. Something like that. Yeah. No, I actually paid. She wanted $5 for them. I gave her $30, which is still probably too cheap. She could have, Larry, you know. No, no, I believe that. And somebody else wrote on in one of the comments that, you know, you got to be really diligent to keep a diary. You know, put entries in every day. Very few people do it for long term. Yeah, Mary Catherine, I just don't think it's cool. I never read personal stuff like that. Yeah, it could be it, Labor. Oh, it's interesting, Andy, huh? Hey, Vaughn, how are you? That's true, man. Kelly, you know, she's just kind of like that. You know, she thinks I'm getting rich and exploiting everybody down there. I think it's because she sees what the other people are getting, and she's pissed off some people that were sending her money, and they don't send it anymore. And then she sees, Gerald and Maddie get $100. Not this last time, but the time before. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? It's got to get to you. I mean, if Kelly could help herself, she would. Oh, that was you? Oh, okay, Libra. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm tired too. She is very articulate, Natalie. And even if she wanted to do that, I mean, at the very minimum, I would like engineer it so she could do it, with not me being in the equation, whether rewrite it or take out things that are just too personal, or I don't mind helping her out on it, but man, I just wouldn't want to put that stuff out there now. I mean, just take for an example, let's say she gets off drugs and has a relationship with her son 10 years from now and everything's great. Would you want that stuff out there floating around? I did get a really nice email from a lady whose husband I interviewed last summer. She said she used the interview to show her son and said that it did wonders with regard to his understanding of drug addiction. She just thought, the son thought that he was just didn't like him and that's why he did drugs and was uninterested, where he listened to other people speak as well as his father's, things that the father never confided in him. And so that's good. Oh, good, food for thought. Pretty good. Yeah. It's funny. I didn't see any negative comments about Coco. I mean, there may be some out there, but I didn't see anything. Yeah, Coco. People seem to really like her. Yeah, I agree with that, Craig. Yeah. Well, do many of you go on and watch those TED Talks? People talk about different things. I mean, I think I could get Rebecca and Coco and Ebony, and I could just put them on one of those TED Talks, not have any script, no pre-planned speech, teleprompter, nothing. Just have them come out, give a 5-minute talk about where they came from and why they're here, and just make it questions and answers. And I guarantee you, it would garner a lot of interest. Yeah, she is, Adam. You're right. Yeah, Coco's a sweetheart. Coco knows she shouldn't be down there. You'd think that would all be a stark reality to most of them, but it runs a gamut. Some deserve to be there, they think. Others think they can't do any better. I think Coco knows she stands a chance of getting out of there. I just did that because, sometimes these chats go on long into the night. I think, believe it or not, I think people have to get things done sometimes, and they don't get them done because they stay on the chat so long, me included. I doubt it, Sandy. That'd be my guess. Oh, did you? Which ones you go to, Jim? That one closed. It's going to move to that Farmer's Creamery there, right there on West Kettle and 33. But it hasn't opened yet. It looks like it's going to be a while before it opens. No, I'm not down there, Danielle. I live a couple hundred miles away. Yeah, Becky's in jail. Yep. No, I haven't heard a thing from her. Looks like she's going to be in there 25 days. That's truly a super nice person who I text back and forth with regularly. Yeah, it should be getting out. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's true, Rita. And it's just such a big jump between the street life and getting into a normal routine. Becky says she thinks she'd be too bored, even if she had a good job and wasn't on drugs. Solicitation, drug paraphernalia, loitering, and prostitution, Susan. No, T-Dot was on here the other night. I haven't seen him. I don't think he was on here last night as well. Oh, okay, none of your business. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. Did you send me your email? None of your business? Make sure you send me an email so I have your, put your phone number on it. It's Tom Reed, TOMREED, 1956 at gmail.com. Yeah, Natalie, I mean, I'm having a hard enough time getting some damn t-shirts made. I don't know if people be that. That's why I like doing the videos, It's kind of like it accesses more people. Yeah, I can. I miss a lot, Frank. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't agree with it, but there's logic to just having no responsibilities. That's what Rita said, the older black lady. Pretty good, Roy. Thank you. Yeah, Craig. I don't think she wants it. Hey, Dozer, how are you? Cricket. Now, I think Cricket is living with his sugar daddy about 70 miles away from Detroit. She bounced back from her overdose. Now, that's not definite, but I think that's what's going on. No, I didn't try that. I want to get a really nice t-shirt, Sir Graves, like really nice ones. Does that place like do pretty good work? I'll check that out. I've called places in Detroit and looked at their website, and I really haven't found any that made like quality stuff. First of all, I want to get like the good design done, and then the t-shirt problem. The t-shirt making is the easy part. Yeah, it's true, man. She is. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Roy. I mean, anybody could do them. Just take the time to drive down there. You would like it. Yeah, well, they supply them a constant line of dope, and it's warm, and they get to play daddy, and there's no shortage of guys like that out there. All these women seem to have at least one of them. Oh, really? I'll check that out. Michigan Americans. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if they want to, secular. Yeah, you can send them. I'll give it to them. It's Tom Reed, REED, and that's P.O. Box 41. And that's West Branch, 2 words, Michigan, 48661. Oh, okay. I'll have to check those out, Kim. Yeah, there are a lot of homeless, yeah. A bando is like a vacant home. No, I believe that, May. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Becky told me the same thing. I don't know how you could get into the lifestyle. I mean, you're not eating, you're cold, you're lucky you're not you don't have normal things to access to like live a comfortable life. I don't know how you could be addicted to getting arrested any day of the week and thrown in jail and going through withdrawal. I don't get it. I would say definitely Maddie, for sure. It is, Larry. That's the truth. You can look it up. Yeah, I don't know where Superwoman's been. Mel J, I haven't seen her lately. Oh, secular, interesting. Huh. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, she's in jail. Yep, sure is. Yeah, Natasha, you're probably right then. Yeah, constant hustle is right. Yep, that's it. That's it. Yeah, copying and using, you're probably right. Yeah, I never thought of it that way, Craig. Patty's doing fine. I think all things considered. No, I unblocked her. I unblocked Superwoman because I didn't think it was her. You know, there were so many fake profiles going around for a while, and she came on a couple times. I haven't seen Kate 34. I haven't seen Ronnie. Yeah, I'm gonna have Daisy's in it for sure. Sure, excuse me. I almost hooked up with Ebony, and then they ran too late, and I was meeting somebody else, so it didn't happen. The next day, Jamie couldn't find her. Wendy, she's doing fine. I mean, you know, again, all things considered. I know where she lives now. Oh, you think it would be Love, Peace, Joy? So much work to put one of those together. I think I'm too lazy. Yeah, no, man, there's nothing to them, man. It looks like those empty houses that I videotaped. Nothing in them. There's nothing like, you wouldn't believe it. It's like blankets on the floor and that's it. I'm trying not to, Joanne, but if you want to send some, you can. Most potential to get clean, I think Coco and Amanda. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ronnie hasn't been around a while. I hope she didn't get blocked. It's so daunting to go through there and look for somebody that's blocked. Oh, thanks, Deidre. Appreciate it. Yeah, Wendy's always like that. Just kind of shy and coy and wants to get the hell out of there and can't. She did, May. I agree. Yeah, she was better. I was keeping in touch with her mother, and she told me that she's keeping in touch with her mother now, which is good. I saw Amanda, Coco's friend, but I didn't see the other Amanda. Yeah, what I try and get people to do is when they send something, is put in big bold letters who you want it to go to, because I don't like opening things. And it's easier for me to just like get it that way, you know. If there's an envelope, I don't open it. I see the name and I just put it in a file, that kind of thing. That the same probably. Then that's probably the same. Marguerite, I'd say I'll see her in a week. In a week, probably. Yeah, I like Coco and Amanda as well. I hope they get clean too, yeah. Lil, who are you talking about with Lil, Craig? She thinks I'm getting rich off of YouTube and she's not getting paid, I guess. Yeah, she's doing okay. I saw her Saturday and Sunday surprise. You know, it's probably too cold today. There's no way in how you could sit out there and sit down. What is None Your Business doing? I mean, None Your Business almost got blocked last night. What is she doing now? I do, we'll find out, man, next time I go down there. I mean, I think the only difficulty is water. We'll see. I mean, I have seen her with her hair dyed before, so I'm hoping so. There's not a Walgreens close by there, May. I doubt it. We're going to find out, though. Yeah, I hope so, Annie. Yeah. Marguerite's friend. You talking about Danette? You're talking about Lulu. She's with her father in a suburb. Supposedly, I mean, I don't know how she's doing. She hasn't been back, so I hope she's doing well. I just found out when I was down there, she had a baby about a year ago. Yeah. No, you don't need to put a last name because I'll know who it is. And when I get the mail, I put them all in folders. And then I just, go, as soon as I run into one of these women, I go and grab their folder and I hand them the envelopes, which is easy. And then I try and, at least when I first start out, I have the boxes in somewhat of a order. Ebony didn't. She went to some detox thing for a day or two. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, those bandos are loaded with people. Yeah, you're welcome. No, May, no, she does not. I don't. I'm okay, Rita. Cricket's living with his sugar daddy, I think, about 70 miles away. She is unhappy, man. I mean, she's in a miserable spot, PJ. Yeah, I mean, I'll take him if people want to send him. I'm trying to not take him. There's just too much damn drug use going on. I just, you guys have one thing in mind. Not everybody, but a lot of the people. And I know what you think the money's going to be used for. And some of it is used for what you'd like it to be used for, but a lot of it was not. And I found some were, selling the clothes, selling the food cards. And I thought, man, why am I doing this? Which is why for a while I kind of focused efforts towards Jesse and Dan, mainly Jesse, people that have, done a lot on their own. 48661, Frederick. Yeah, Roger. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I mean, what's Marguerite going to do? Join a health club and, live another 20 years? Probably not. So that's her decision. And I got an idea they'll find her face down on that corner one of these days. But, it's just the way it is. Oh, I'm telling you, when I was down there, even with Marguerite, it was warm, way warmer then. It was like 37 and 45 that Saturday and Sunday. I froze my damn ass off. Just sitting there, you're not walking around getting warm. No way. No wonder she's coughing all the time. Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, where you been? Yeah, I mean, the food, they usually give the food away, honestly, Amanda. I mean, Rita. Yeah, I hope that. I hope not, man. Oh, yeah, cold's a killer down there. Kelly thinks that I'm getting rich off her video, I think. I think she's really mad because she sees what other people get. And there were people that were sending her money pretty regularly that have cut her off. And I think she's just pissed. Well, you know, Burger King's kind of out of the way down there. Checkers, McDonald's, and Church's Chicken is what I would recommend. Oh, okay, Ronnie. Yeah, I don't know if that's it, Terry. Yeah, that could be it. It's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to get a straight answer out of her, you know? Heroin. Absolutely heroin for sure. No close second place. Well, I think Kelly gets on the internet a lot. She, you know, reads a lot of this bullshit in these channels. And, you know, if you want to believe something and everybody else is getting more money than you are, it's easy to get pissed. Wrench is a moderator. They can get rid of people that, you know, make rude comments or vulgar or something like that. Well, that was kind of my attitude for a long time, Donna. You know, when you give money out, don't give strings attached. But it just got where it was more than I thought it was. And I thought, you know, is this, I mean, would you keep buying an alcoholic 6-packs of beer? Probably not. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Appreciate it. Hey, Mom Bears, how you doing? Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought Kelly was doing pretty good for a while. One daughter, Joanne. One daughter comes and sees her. One daughter, yeah. Phones, they're phones, Janet. You got data plans. You know, you can get, there's so many cell phone companies in Detroit, it's ridiculous. You know, you can get some kind of plan where you're still going to get internet access, no problem. All these girls, that's why I'm always deleting the nasty comments. They read their comments and watch their videos after they're uploaded. That's Wendy, Roger. She's always hungry. She did it again this last video. That's Wendy. She's always hungry. Oh, thank you, Gil. Yeah, that's probably true. But you know what, Kim, what I found that's happened in the real world, they get less cars and they get less cars, but they get in the same amount of cars and they use your money for drugs too. That's what happens. They don't get in less cars, they get in the same amount of cars. That sounds good on the surface, but the reality of it is they take your money and they get in the same amount of cars, not less. Oh, thanks, Joanne. Yeah, kind of May, yeah. But May, you know, you can understand being angry in her shoes. Oh, here we go again. Why do I make these videos? Why did you come on this chat? I wondered today, I saw 2 birds sitting on the feeder and I thought, why are those birds eating seed out of that feeder? And then it occurred to me about 2 hours later, I bet they're hungry. So, you know, it's but that's what I think happens, man. Yeah. More they make, the more they use. That's no shit. There's nothing like a good day of getting in the same amount of cars with another $100. But the person that gave the $100 thinks that's 10 less cars. You know, I thought that too for a long time, but I don't think that anymore. It's drug addiction, man. I'm telling you, you're running at every damn scam you can think of to get more drugs. It controls them. That's why I don't want to put Kelly in a rear naked chokehold till she passes out, because I understand what heroin addiction can do to a person, let alone having your daughter work right next to you for all these years with huge health complications as a result of her line of work. That has got to get to you. So, you know, it's just not a normal cranky older woman. It's a drug addicted woman that life hasn't been kind to, and she's miserable, and I understand that, and me bitching at her isn't going to make it any better. And me ignoring her isn't going to make it any better. I mean, the way I look at it, I catch just as much shit whether I see her or whether I don't, so I might as well see her. It's not like she doesn't need the $10. Kelly the chokehold, yeah. Yeah, Kelly really thinks, I think Kelly in her twisted world thinks that she can kick my ass. You know? I think she thinks that I should consider myself lucky that she didn't beat my ass. That's just the vibe I get from her. Yeah, I know it. Crazy. You know, on that particular day, I know it seemed like I kind of rubbed it in with her consent about making the video, but I could smell a fish early on. I could see in the first 30 seconds that, Kelly had an agenda. And, you know, if I'd had a crystal ball, I'd have never stopped there to begin with. So that's why I wanted to pin her down on it before I gave her the money. I'm sure if she could get a lawyer, she would. They're interesting and super sad, Wolf. Big time. Yeah, true. You're right, Mary. Upset all the time. She is, yeah. No, I haven't heard from him. Actually, I think that's probably more views that Kelly got from one of her videos ever. You know? Adrian, I think I don't only help females. I would help males. If you watch the Dan interviews, yeah, Wackadoodle Dan and the other Dan, the guy that went to rehab and's working now. Yeah, I would go to other cities, but the truth of it is, Joe, I've always got my dog, and I don't really know where to go in other cities. It's one thing going to a city on vacation and you look at a traveling book and you figure out who has the best steak and the best opera and the best museums. But when you're looking for people like I do, you got to be around a while to do that, know what time to be there, what day of the week, that kind of thing. That's true, Frank. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I gave her $10. You know, I should have kept that damn camera rolling another minute, but I was just getting in my van. I should have kept it rolling because when that film cuts off, the video cuts off, it looks like she's walking up and she's going to do something else, but she didn't do anything. Just kind of turned away like she did in the prior 30 seconds. You know. Oh yeah, I've been to Cincinnati a lot. Yep, I have. Yeah, Jason walked out of recovery the other day, Andy. Not long ago. Just walked out. Nobody's heard from him. I would do another interview with him though. Yep. Yeah, it does sometimes, Rita. You know. Yeah, I've been to Philly quite a few times. Yeah. Oh, the video vigilante. Oh, no kidding. Huh. Lulu's doing fine. She's with her dad. I mean, I think she's doing fine. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I've heard, you know. Yeah, you know, there were some, you know, YouTube's kind of cracking down on that. And, you know, there's some assholes out there. You know, those women tell me that in the summertime, you know, there's people that come around and shoot them with paint guns and pellet guns. Working girls shoot them with paint guns and pellet guns. I hope I never see that happen, man. I don't think I could control myself. Hey, Mark, how you doing? It's just nuts. Oh, great, Roger. Glad you like them.
You've got mail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check them out. Yeah. I see that one guy that was going around with the train horn. He'd blow it off. He's getting sued. Yeah, people are crazy out there. What the hell is bum fighting? What is that? Yeah, I don't really do much. You know, give them a chance to tell their story. I mean, I don't think I've helped them much. That's possible, Deb. I think you're right. You know, that could be possible. Oh, his channel's been gone. What'd they do? Cancel his channel, Rick? Oh, they pay homeless people to fight each other. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, I still got AOL, man. Had it since I first got a computer. You know, I had that email from like a million people I've given it out to, probably still 4 or 5 times a year. I hear from somebody that, you know, knew me from a long time ago. That's why I keep it. It's not my main email, though. That's why I use my Gmail for everything else. I had a damn kid at one of those geek squads asking me if I rode a dinosaur to work. Yeah, that's not cool. She's an adult, Frank, yeah, but I mean, you know, she's basically been raised under a thumb of her mother. Yeah, that's when I got it in the 90s. 98, as a matter of fact. They had it made, man. They could have been bigger than Google. Just screwed it up. Yeah, 56, yeah, dial up. Take forever. I don't even know what an AIM account is. Right now, my Asus is what I'm using. I've had every computer they make. I've tried them all. Hewlett Packard, everything but an Apple. That Apple stuff just doesn't interest me. I got my damn editing programs on the blink, man. I screwed with that damn thing for about 6 hours today. And then I was able to get Microsoft on the phone for about 3 hours. They couldn't figure it out. So I'm getting an advanced tech tomorrow. It's going to try and figure it out. It's a script running error. I uninstalled a bunch of shit, reinstalled it, didn't do any good. There's nothing more frustrating when you're trying to get something done and it won't work on a computer. That's it, Michelle. I am, yeah. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Yeah, I've been to that tiny homes part. Yep. I tell you, Marguerite wouldn't want a tiny home, Joanne. I'm not kidding you. She's happy where she's at, crazy as it seems. Yeah, Windows 95, yep. Yeah, I never was that into the Apple stuff. Yeah, well, Mark, I'm bringing gifts and cash and everything else. I mean, they should be happy to see me. No, I would. I never use a PC in my van. I always use my phone. Yeah, they've got some tiny homes up there near the old Herman Kiefer. There's some down around Wayne State, I guess. I don't know where they're at. Those things aren't cheap. They get like $45,000 for them, 600 square feet. No, I don't edit any of the interviews. No, I directly upload those. Never do I edit them. I mean, other than when I put a compilation together, but the full interview is always edited up, uploaded, unedited. I tried getting them to do it, Frank. Yeah. I think nobody spies on people more than Google. No way. I don't know where Mel J's been. I don't know what happened to her. I have not seen Country Amanda. I don't run into her very often either, and I have not seen Jeannie again. Yeah, Random Stop Show. Yep. Yeah, I wonder how they're doing too. He called me about a year after the interview, and I called back, and it was a fax tone, and that was the last of it. Good night, May. Thanks for checking in tonight. Hey, Jim, I wonder where Kate 34 has been. I know Jack Sabella's father's sick. All right, Adam. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yep, still together, Jamie. I uploaded a couple videos over the weekend about him. Yep, sure did. Church. It looked like it used to have stained glass windows, really tall. Oh yeah, that's a Catholic church on Rosa Parks Boulevard. Yeah, that's all boarded up now. You can't get in there. That was a black Catholic church. Pretty much an African American population, always. Yeah, that's an interesting place. Very first one, I want to say it was Penny. I think it was Penny. Could have been Wendy, right around there. Hey, KD, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, thanks, Mark. Take care, man. Everything. She eats a lot of people food. I get her that expensive, good food you get from that Chewy.com. But, one of the ones, like the top 5 foods you can buy, it was giving dogs heart failure. They said it was the vegetarian version, which she doesn't get. But I give her a lot of everything, man. It runs the gamut. I'm looking for a new one, though. I got some of that left because they blamed it on the lack of taurine in the food. And it wasn't conclusive, but the FDA put it out there. So I'm not going to get her another bag of that. And hers had the taurine in it. It was the one with lamb and chicken in it. So I'm going to switch. I don't know what, but I've tried them all. She gets a McDonald's hamburger. You name it. By the sound station, I'm not sure what the sound station is. No, I'm not sure about that. Jesse going to bed now? Oh, Purina Pro Plan? Yeah, I'll check that out because I am looking for another dog food. Yeah. Pisses me off, this Power Director. I almost upgraded to the 18. I'm wondering if that's part of the problem. I did all the patches, all the updates. It's a Windows issue, though. Oh, Livernoid. Okay. What's the video stream that you have on here right now? It's through YouTube's streaming service, or YouTube's chat. Flat River Ranch, home delivery, kibbles for dogs. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Tom Reed, Tom Reed, Reed, 1956 at gmail.com. Oh, Froms. I thought that was a travel book. Yeah, those vets always try and get you to buy that crap they sell. No, I know, and I don't let her get fat. Daisy's like a stocky dog. I don't know what she is, but she's a tank. Big feet, big chest, real muscular. Rebecca's in jail, Jamie. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Craig. I know it. Hey, Dina, how you doing? Yeah, it's front yard, actually. It's of a condo. Yeah, it's a condominium. That's the back of a Walgreens in a strip mall. There's a cell phone store there, an eye doctor, a couple cell phone stores, eye doctor, a financial place. Oh, thank you, Denise. Where does it say Becky? Yeah. She just went to jail last Friday. Yep, Detroit, yeah. No, it's West Branch, Michigan, Adrian. Way up north, about 180 miles north of Detroit. Yeah, but if you saw Daisy in person, Gail, she's jacked. Big, thick chest, loves to hunt, smart. I'm letting her hair grow out. What's that, Natalie? What are you asking me? Well, I always had Lycoming, Craig. She's in jail, Denise. Oh, she's definitely bonded to me, that's for sure. Oh, Jacksonville, that's where the home of they made Ferris wheels there. I used to know a marble dealer there. They called him Dollar Bill. Oh, okay, Washington. Yep, it's live, Santa. Yep. Yeah, I think you probably just weren't the personality of these people. It's very complex why some people stay in it and some people don't, Terry. It's hard to explain. It's not one size fits all. Prostitution, solicitation, loitering, drug paraphernalia, drugs. Oh, I know it, Libra. Yep, you're right. Isn't Williamsport where the Little League World Series is? Okay, I'll write it in there for you. Hey Fox, how are you? Oh, that's all right, Adrian. Have a good night. Yep, Little League World Series, yeah. Oh, okay, Adrian, that's no problem. It's all right. That might have been Jim. He could have been a little trigger happy. He just had a sex change operation. He's sore. Good night, Adrian. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Denise. She's just mad, I guess, because she thinks I'm getting rich on the YouTube videos. He is, yeah, he is. He's sore, Terry. Yeah, I don't know, Ginger B. It's hard to say. I gave her money. I mean, what I said I'd do, I'm probably not. I mean, if she give me a dollar amount, I probably would give her some extra money. It's nuts, man. You know, I'm so far in the hole on what I've done with my YouTube channel. I'll never get out of it. I'll never break even, I'll bet. I just started getting money about a year ago, which I was shocked about. But mind you, I've got like 6,500 videos up or something like that. Now, I will grant you that the interviews get more views than most of the other things, but there's still no money in this. This damn Social Blade, if it could take into account videos that are categorized not suitable for most advertisers, I'd say it's 100% accurate. But they don't know that. If I got $4 per thousand for everything that I did, I'd be rich. I agree. Wish we get some computer experts on here, man. That's bugging me, this damn scripts error thing. I almost downloaded a pay-per-view scripts error thing. Oh, what happened to Marie? Oh, your grandma? Oh, sorry about that, Marie. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, Maddie never left the street, Santa. No, still out there. She just probably doesn't feel good. Oh, you're welcome, Marie. Yeah, I think Manny might snap out of it. I think there's a chance of it. Take care, Craig. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you, Sam. That's a tough life out there. Yeah, I used to use System Restore all the time, but I don't think it helped this scripts error. Yeah, you're right, Fox Corner, for sure. Oh, what'd you think, Wolf? Yeah, Jamie's sweet. Yeah. Hey, is that Craig? Is that the guy that used to be on here all the time late at night? He used to have an avatar. Is that the same guy? Oh, okay. Why do you get rid of his avatar? Yeah. Okay, Rita. Yep, take care. Good night. Yeah, I hope so, Janice. I really do. I get those. I get those. That one I just happen to leave laying around. I get a couple of those a week. Similar to that, you know, just people, haters out there. I did that already, Virginia. I tried all that. Add-ons, you name it, man. I've done everything I could. It already passed the level of the first tech at Microsoft. She couldn't figure it out either. Oh, okay. Good night, Jen. Yeah, I don't really know. Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? How's it going? Hey Arlene, how you doing? Hey Charles, how's it going? Nah, I can't get this damn thing fixed. I've tried everything. Hey that girl, how's it going? Spent about 5 hours fooling around with this today. Pretty much, yeah. YouTube just came out with the new harassment policy today. And man, are they cracking down. They spell it all out in a letter. I wish the hell I could like put it on here easily, but I can't. Hey Texas Bunny, how you doing? What's that, Jim? Oh yeah, about harassment and swearing, all sorts of shit. They spelled it all out in a letter. They're canceling channels. Harassment, they call it. Hey Amber, how you doing? I was just talking about YouTube's new rules and stuff about harassment and stuff. Pretty good. Looks like they've been doing a lot on their own already. Well, they look like changes for the better, that's for sure. She's in jail. Becky's in jail. Yeah, I bet they are funny, Tim. Oh, you like that, Arlene? That's good. Yeah, it's a cool song, isn't it? I think so. That guy died that sang that song. Good night, Texas, buddy. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. We ready to go 90? Ready to go, Betty? Ready to go 90? All right. How about like 5 minutes? All right, well, good night. Good night, everybody. It's only 8 degrees here. That's what they say to Daisy. All right, talk to you later, Jim. Solicitation, drug paraphernalia, drugs, and loitering. 25 days. Daisy. Yeah, it's cold. Good night, Jazz.